I have depression. Now, don't go turning this video off just because I said that. One thing that we need to realize is that there are many people out there who deal with depression. There are many people who we meet every single day who is dealing with things that you don't even realize. In our society, we are trained to turn a blind eye to people who have depression, people who have mental illnesses in general, and we are basically told to look down on them, frown upon them, and not be there for them. It's a stigma that has been going on for as long as I can remember. Every 30 seconds, somebody commits suicide in our world, whether it be next door or whether it be a country or a continent away. That is a lot of people, and it's all because they deal with this disease, this illness, that nobody really understands. There's no quick fix to it. It's something that they're always going to deal with, and I wanted to bring this to light because everybody, every single time that an actor, an actress, somebody big in our community, in our world, passes away due to suicide, everybody reaches out to everybody else and says, oh, how terrible it is. Yes, it is terrible, but you also need to realize that there's people next door that are dealing with the exact same thing, and they need help. What are you doing about it? Really, what are you doing about it? The majority of people who are dealing with depression will not reach out to you. It's something that we do. We have this feeling that we're being a burden. We have this feeling that you don't care. We're having this feeling that we don't matter in general. It's something that we deal with. And every single day we have to fight back thoughts about all these different things that is self-hatred, and just brings us down. It's how our life goes. I am very, very grateful to be seeing so many people on Facebook right now actually posting like their phone numbers, basically lending an extra hand. And I think that is amazing. What I want to say though is that when you post those phone numbers, when you post that you're there for them, really be there for them. If you know somebody who's dealing with depression, call them. Give them that one call that they need to know that they are okay to call you. I have many people who say I can call them at any time, and really, it feels like I don't have anybody that I can call at any time, because really, day to day, it seems like I just don't matter to them. And so I have learned how to kind of rely on certain people, and they're my go-to people. They will always be my go-to people. But it took a while to be able to trust those people, to be able to have me be able to call them. With depression, it's not something that we can just snap our fingers. It's something that I really wish I understood a lot more. Even though that I'm dealing with it myself, I wish I understood it more, because if there was a way to help everybody out with depression, I would do it in a heartbeat. It's not something that we should frown upon. It's not something we should look down upon. We need to stop the stigma. We need to help those people out who are dealing with depression, and we need to start bringing it to light, like we do when people break a bone or come down with cancer or however so. We need to bring it to light, and we need to address this problem, because it is a huge epidemic in our society. And I can't take all these people committing suicide anymore, because it's the saddest thing. Because I just think, I had my friend just committed suicide a couple months ago, and he was like my older brother. He has been there for me for the past couple of years, and he was that rock that everybody had, but he was dealing with depression a lot more than what we thought. And if I could have just extended one extra hand out to keep him on this earth, it would have changed so much, but I wasn't there. It's something that we don't realize, is that just one little gesture to these people who are dealing with depression, just making them feel like they are wanted and they are needed, will change their entire life. It won't stop the depression from happening. It won't stop them from having sad thoughts or thoughts about suicide. It won't stop those, but it will help them remember. They will be able to keep those in their mind and keep their mind straight in general, to where they can start focusing more on that than focusing on the sadness. And that is just wonders for people. That does amazing things for people. Sorry, I kind of rambled on here. My point is, we need to stop the stigma. We need to reach our hands out and be there for people who are dealing with mental illnesses. We need to stop beating them down and saying that this is not a thing, because it is. Just because you don't deal with it doesn't mean that I don't deal with it. We need to make sure that everybody always knows that they matter. This is the biggest part of my company, and why I named it You Always Matter is because everybody needs to know that they matter. Whether it's just to themselves, to their community, or to their family. Just be there for them. If you know that they need help, be there for them. 100%. Don't judge them. Lend a helping hand. Have a shoulder for them to cry on. Whatever. Just be there. And now I can stop my rambling. And I really hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Please keep the support up. And just really think about depression and suicide over this weekend and over the next week. Let's try to figure out a way to end the epidemic. We'll see ya.